Okay, that's Atmos FX animations. And I brought music. That's Atmos FX digital animation. And I'm trying to learn my house, right? Like, I know there the images pop more. And I'm trying to find placement. The placement's pretty good on that wall. But I just wanted to talk you through. But remember, I made these in the house, so some of the images are good. Oh, look at this one's cute, you guys, with the dog. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. So part of that learning curve is now I have to sit out here and go through each image, how it looks. But and I'll let it run through again, but the Atmos FX digital, look at how cool. So that kind of, let me zoom in a little. That little blurred garage kind of looks cool, right? Like it's going across the garage. And then I make that other girl, she comes up over here on the other side of the house. And so this is kind of like, you got to learn your house. See, it says Haunted Mansion up there. As far as like what images work, how do you do it? And that will all come with time. But what I'm thinking, though, look at that. Right, so cool. Look at little ghost guy, Atmos FX. So as of now, see how dark it, oh, that's cool. It says Haunted Mansion. I might hang something eventually, but I'm gonna put my video, because I'm gonna upload video for the show and run it on that wall. So you can see there's a little bit of like, you just kind of have to learn your house. Now, to the other side, I don't know, like the high end projectors, it might not really matter, right? But for those of us that are kind of like, you know, in the middle or doing budget, you just kind of have to see. But I just wanted to give you an idea. What I think is going to be amazing is, imagine it with the outdoor speaker going. You've got, you know, a fog machine, whatever props you have. But I'm telling you, the potential of this, and as we all figure it out, I'm amazed. All right, that's going to be it for now. If you have questions of what I just showed you, let me know. But like I said, my plan is to do a longer deep dive video on some tips and, you know, just to save yourself some time. Okay, do you guys want to laugh? I just freaked myself out with my own show. I'm out here late at night and I see this shadow stranger walking up on me. I jump out of the chair like I'm gonna punch someone. I'm like, who's walking up on me? Okay, I was a moron. This is my animation. Oh my God. So it's my animation, right, of the shadow for because I'm doing Stranger Things is going to be my surprise this year for Halloween. And so this is where images look really good. I wanted to show you scene, and that's trim light. Look, if you can see that red, I've dimmed it down. See the flashes of light, like the lightning. If I can do this, it's gonna look sick. But that's, and I wanted to show you, so remember, I don't have the best garage color, but even this, the animations are gonna 10x your show. Like the stills look cool, but I mean, I scared myself, right? That's an animation if you work. Let me show you a few other animations that I'm working on, so that as you've been watching my videos, you see some of those images, they're not great. And you're just like, well, and then you're like, I don't know, but then you'll get stuff like this. In fact, I'm gonna show you from the street. Let's get different angles. So I'll pause this for a sec and I'll show you some different images so you can kind of like get an idea for your house. All right, check this out, you guys. I'm in the middle of the street. How crazy does that look? I mean, I can zoom, right? But I just want you guys to see how crazy. And then if I walk, look, I'm gonna pan around. You've seen that house in the past. And this is where people, when they walk up on your house, are gonna be like, what? Check this out. I'll zoom a little so you can tell me how crazy that is. Seriously, like a little kid. So then I'll walk forward. All right, so this is the first image. Like I said, I'm doing Stranger Things as my theme. I got some cool stuff planned I'm gonna show you guys. All right, let me show you some different animations for my Stranger Things display. Okay, this one is my volcano. You can see it erupting, right? Look at that with like the whole vines, branches from Stranger Things. I just think this is so cool. And then the flashing, right, with the trim light, that lightning effect. That's what I'm using. All right, let me show you the next one. Now this is sick. Look, see how the animations bring a whole nother layer of intensity. It's almost like 3D-ish. And I'm gonna back up to the middle of the street. And let me zoom out of this a little. I just want you to get different styles. See, I don't have the best garage color, but even with that, look how sick that looks. Like literally, like if I saw this in my neighborhood, I'd be like, what? All right, let me go to the middle of the street and then I'm gonna go to the side so you can see this. But you saw on some of the videos that I'm doing, like it's not the best images. So you think, is it the projector? Is it his house? It just has to be the right image. So you're gonna have to sit out here, which to me, this is fun, right? Like I enjoy this, like you're creating. But let me show you from the middle of the street. All right. So I'm literally across the street at my neighbor's. Look how intense. I just want to show you, right? This is neighbor's house. I'm across the street. So imagine walking Halloween night, right? Christmas, whatever. Look at that. Just awesome. And I'm going to take you, let's walk down the street. Because one thing I do, I don't know if you guys do this, is I try to look at the house from every angle, as if you're driving in a car, if you're walking up the street, right? I try to see it from every angle. Do I fill in here? Do I miss there? All right, so I want to show you how far. All right, so we're here, right? You've seen, now look, I don't know, what am I? What is that, about 30 yards? Look at this though. Look when you find the image, how intense that looks. So if you're in a car, or right, you're out walking Halloween night, how can you not just be like, what is that? But it's the right AI, right? And animations just brings it to life, whether you're using Atmos's or the AI. And this is, like I said, so far, you know, I'm new. I like the Illumibot AI. And there's a bunch of different models. I'm so new, but so far, and then let me just take you this way. All right, luckily this house is dark, right? It's dark, and this is why I'm saying, like, I kind of like the 4000, unless you're dark like this. I recommend, and that street light is out. Here, let me swing, let me pan around. Check this out. All right. Look how it just hits you from every angle. So if you're driving the opposite way, and that's like I'm walking, I mean, I just think this is the most awesomest thing I've ever seen. And what I like is I hate that everybody has the same thing, right? With this, you can be so creative and change everything. All right. So I'm gonna keep making and showing you guys, but I just wanted you to see images that weren't great to something like this. It's just freaking awesome. And then even if you don't have trim light and you want that lightning effect, you could set a strobe somewhere and then you could create that effect.